I just love how I'll go like 10 days or so without doing a video and then do two back to back. Anyway, today was one of like the best days ever. Even though it snowed, and I totally didn't know it snowed because I purposely don't watch the news. I just find just the news of what's going on just it keeps you stressful. You build up resistance and you lose like hope in the future because everything, you constantly are hearing the situation as it is now, and it's hard to think about the situation as you want things to be. But anyway, so I didn't watch the news, didn't know it was snowing. Went outside to go to work, had to like clean off my car. And a lot of people didn't come in today. I got there late, but it was okay because it was snowing. Anyway, so I kind of didn't want to be there, but I kind of just like amused myself while I was working anyway, and had a really great conversation with my attraction buddy. Hi, attraction buddy, if you're watching this. What other stuff happened today? Oh, last night I went to Target or CVS, and I was on a mission to find like a really good drugstore makeup. Because the one that I use now is great, but it's pretty expensive, and it's like a kind of heavy coverage, and I have really oily skin, so like an hour or two after I apply it, it's just like sliding off my face. Probably, in my opinion, it's probably not that bad, but anyway, so it's like 10 o'clock at night, and look at how great my makeup looks. I only like blotted it once. I didn't even have like my blot powder. I just like wiped my nose off during lunch, but it's like perfect. I'm so happy. It's Revlon Color Stay. I forget what color, but anyway. So that was one thing that made me really happy today. As I was leaving work, I thought, okay, I need to go to the grocery store, probably should go to the gym, blah blah blah, you know, that conversation you have with yourself. But then I thought, why don't I just do something fun? Why not just do something out of the ordinary, something that I want to do? And right next to my job, like literally right next to my job, is a movie theater. So I thought, why don't I just go see a movie? And when I went in the theater, I got off at 5:30. The next movie was like 6:50. And I talked to one of the kids who works there, and he recommended Slum Village or Slumdog Millionaire, which I had never heard of. But so I said, okay, maybe I'll go have dinner and come back. So I went to this restaurant that serves southern food, and I had a great dinner by myself, and it was really nice to just like sit and chill out and kind of be on my own schedule. And then I've never eaten dinner by myself. I've always thought like it would feel weird, because you know, when you eat at a restaurant, you are used to conversation or like the camaraderie of another person. But it was great. It was fine. I generally go out by myself anyway. Like I go to movies, I've gone to a club by myself, but I've never done dinner by myself. So that was really nice. And after dinner, like I said, I saw Slumdog Millionaire. I don't want to say Slum Village. Slumdog Millionaire, which like I said, I had never heard of, but it was great. And I loved the ending. It was great. So said all that to say that it's funny how I kept thinking, oh, my challenge is going really bad, and you know, oh, I feel bad, and I just had like that moment of pivoting and of just feeling great, and it's like building, it's snowballing on itself, and just to have a whole day that was great. I mean, that's just awesome. You know, those days where just no matter what happens, like you just feel good. So I just wanted to share that. Yeah, and I think I'm going to keep going. Meg left a great comment from my last video encouraging me to keep going, so I'm going to keep going. Oh, and something else that happened, and it's funny, I was listening to one of the Abraham CDs. I think it was the one, Where's My Veritable Fortune, from Money and the Law of Attraction. And one of the things she said, or Abraham said, was if you can activate within yourself the vibration of what it is that you want, as soon as the next day or as soon as tomorrow, you'll have evidence that it's coming. And it's funny that I talked about in the last video how you know, I wanted to live abroad, or I wanted to travel, and the next day on Facebook I started chatting with a friend who I had met through study abroad like 5 years ago now. No, maybe 4 years ago. And, you know, she was saying she wanted to move to London, but she has a 2-year-old. I think her daughter's 2. And so, you know, we just said, okay, 2010, we're just gonna move to Europe. You know, something's gonna happen. We're gonna start planning. We're gonna escape the country. So that was like, oh, that was awesome. That was great. Just by me thinking positive, I think that I attracted that situation. So anyway, gonna take myself to bed. Happy manifesting. Hope everybody's challenge is going well, and thanks for watching.